Hey, sister. Anyway, look, folks, we're sorry about yesterday. Yesterday was a shorter video, and that's basically because we lost one of our videos that was probably about 20 or 30 minutes long. So, this is part three of Scariest Moments. But anyway, ain't you scared looking at my face? Look, I just got we just got a new subscriber. Her name is Fearless Film Star, and she was doing makeup tips today. And oh my gosh, I probably should have watched her before I put this on. You know what I mean? Because she was doing the darn thing, and she was going all fast and everything, and I was like, how you doing that? You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
but I love the
No.
process that she was describing, so, and using, so. But anyway, thank you, Fearless, for subscribing to us. And please, folks, subscribe to us. It's free. It's free. Just hit the subscribe button on
It's free.
YouTube. Right. So, but I wanted to, in the middle of our video, I think you guys, if you watched the previous one, it was talking about swimming and my sister. you know. But let me go ahead and tell you that whole story because you didn't get the whole story. This is what happened, folks. We were probably about 6 years old, and this was scary, but we were probably about 6 years old, and we were in a swimming pool. It's in the apartment complex that we lived in Pasadena. And I, well, I thought I knew how to swim. I think I know how to swim. In other words, I knew how to dive in, do what I got to do, and get to the side and hold myself up. So I knew how to do that. But my sister, we had to stay in the shallow end with her. So my mom says, make sure you stay in the shallow end with your sister. I want to get on the diving board. So my mom left. And then I decide I want to get up and go to the diving board and dive in because I want to dive like the big folks. Sorry, folks. Hold on. Okay.
Sorry about all the questions.
Right. We're sorry. As I was saying, the Skype. Anyway, as I was saying, um, so I decided I want to go into the deep end. I want to dive. So I dive in all the way down to the bottom because I want to touch the bottom. It's so pretty. It's a pretty blue, when you're swimming in a big pool like that. So I decided I want to dive to the bottom, and I touched it, and then I came back up. As soon as I come up, I see a whole bunch of people on the side, and I'm like, what happened? You know what I mean? And they were pulling somebody out. I turn around. It's my sister, y'all. She decides she want to follow me. She want to go where I go. Talk about scare, because I didn't know what was wrong. Was she okay? Was she breathing? Anything like that. And then in the other video where we said, that's where my mom said, "Don't you ever leave your sister, again." Never again did I leave her. If I did, she had floaties, she had the inner tube, she had everything to keep her on top.
Yeah, I sure did. That was crazy. I
Mm,
almost died.
Here we go with the drama. Anyway, now my baby wasn't gonna die.
I was I was out of there. I was following right behind you, and I knew you didn't know I was behind you,
Did not even know, Drea.
and I was like, I'm gonna go with Lily. Wherever Lily goes, I'm gonna go. But
Would never do that again, ever.
yeah, and I don't think. Well, I did it one more time after that.
I know.
Remember?
I was at the YMCA.
Yeah, I did it again, and after that, I never used the diving board ever again. I never used the diving board after that.
Mm,
So I was not a diving board fan after that.
yeah.
But I got one for you. I got a scary. It's scary because of what happened, but it's fun. It's funny because of what happened.
Okay, let's go.
I decided I wanted to shoot a 357 Magnum, and
I've never shot a gun, but okay. Not even a BB gun, but okay, go ahead.
I wanted to shoot a gun, and but this one was a 357 Magnum long nose, so it's a very heavy gun, and the guy was all like, "Okay, hold it like this, and hold your legs like this, and okay, now you can shoot." So I shot the gun, and it kicked back so hard, I hit myself between the eyes and knocked myself out.
Oh,
Knocked
oh
me
my God. Oh my gosh.
out.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. But you're going to remember this one here. You and I and Mom went to the beach, and we both had these pretty little blue with paisleys on it swimsuits,
Okay.
and they were bikinis, and we just thought we were the cutest little bikini girls.
With no breast. Anyway, go ahead. I remember the bikini.
We were,
Anyway.
we were only like we were only like 7, so so Mom said we could go in the ocean. So we went over to the ocean, and we started to go in, and something snatched my foot, and I was like, "Oh, there's something on my foot. There's something on my foot." And you were holding me, trying to keep me up straight, and it was like pulling and pulling and pulling, and it was dragging me. And you were like, oh my God, drag it out of the ocean." And I was all like, "I'm gonna die."
But I remember this story. Go ahead. Oh gosh.
You drugged me out with all your might. You drugged me out of that ocean, and you look down, you go, "That's seaweed."
But look, folks, that was right after Mom said, "Be careful of the clear fish, the clear jellyfish."
Yes.
We know what the heck that meant. If you step on one, you're gonna sting yourself. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, of course, we got scared. So we had to be careful of the clear. Whatever was clear. You know. Then the green thing grabbed her. You know.
And yeah, girl, I almost died.
Ah. Woo.
Ah,
Ooh, and mind you, folks, that was also during the time when Jaws came out. Remember that those movies? Oh my
yeah,
gosh! So we scared.
yeah, yeah. Jaws, man, that was a scary movie. Oh man.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, let me tell you what I thought was scary because I wanted to bring this up last time. Now, folks, to me, it was scary. I'm gonna tell you what happened. I'm outside. I mean, I'm inside cooking, getting dinner ready for my 3 boys, my 3 sons. Anyway, for my 3 boys, and actually I have 4 because I had a stepson too. They're outside playing basketball, at the neighbor's house, and it was in their driveway. You know how you have those stand-up poles, and you could throw your little balls in the hoop or whatever. So
Right.
my 6-year-old, he was the youngest. He decided he wanted to play with the big boys. And they're like 5, 6. 5, 7 years older than him. You know what I mean? So he want to play with the big boys, and he shot the ball. This is him telling me the story. He shot the ball, and I'm gonna tell you what I heard. This is me all the way in the kitchen in a house, probably about 40 feet away. So, thank God he gave us these, good ass listening ears, to hear this mess. All I heard was crack. What the? And then I heard this high pitched scream. I mean, high pitched from a 6-year-old boy. And I was like, what the, who the, how the? Let me tell you what I did, girl. I told the kids, I said, look for a stick, something, so we can keep it straight. Because all he was doing was saying, Mom, something wrong with my arm. Oh my gosh, could you imagine? I'm sick to my
Yeah.
stomach. I'm sick to my stomach. And I was scared because I didn't know what was going to happen or what happened. You know what I mean? Because I
Right.
didn't know what happened at the time. All I knew is they was
Right.
out there playing basketball. Oh my gosh, girl. So I told them find a stick, something. They couldn't find no stick. Fine, F it. You know those big old combs, the big
Mm-hmm.
picks, that they had. Man, I grabbed one of them to some duct tape. Yup, duct tape. Wrap that around and rushed to the hospital. Now, mind you, I'm in Pasadena or Altadena.
Mm.
It's rush hour traffic. I gotta
Oh,
drive all the way to Beverly Hills because that's where his hospital was. All the way to Beverly Hills. Talking about, yes, I did grab me a white t-shirt just in case I have to wave that B, you know, letting you know this is an emergency. This is an emergency.
right.
So if you ever have an emergency, all you gotta do is wave something white through your window to let them know, it's an emergency. Girl, I rushed his butt to the hospital, parked where the ambulance do. Look, the whole time I
Mm-hmm.
was
I
going,
know that's right.
I was saying, God, please don't let me get pulled over because I'm sorry. I'm going to keep going. F these mother hubbing cops. You know what I mean? I got to keep going. And I expect, believe it or not, a 40-minute trip only took me 15 minutes. That's how fast I was flying on the freeway. And
Wow.
I was weaving out like it was nobody's business. Like, y'all not finna, no, I got to get. So I parked where the ambulance were. I walk in the hospital. Now this was scary too. You see people there all bloodied up, and something was wrong with them, and it was like, oh my gosh. And I'm coming in with my little 6-year-old who got a broke wrist, so
Right.
I'm like, oh my gosh, y'all not gonna take me. Girl, I walked up there, she said, we gonna take you right now. And then the doctor came in and said, that's the most inventive thing I've ever seen. With me wrapping up that comb,
Yeah.
that was the
Yeah.
straightest thing I could find. Woo. Okay, now let me tell you what really scared me. So you thought that was scary? Yes, it was scary because he broke his wrist. What really scared me was when he said, Miss Sal. No, I was Mrs. Holmes. I'm sorry. We're gonna have to re-break his wrist. Oh gosh, I
Oh
was sick
no.
to my stomach. Oh my
Oh no.
god.
Oh no.
And I knew I was gonna hear that high pitched scream again. So
Oh no.
but thank God that I was able to hear all that. You know what I mean? Like what.
Yeah.
But can you imagine? You probably like 40 feet away and you hear the crack and know what it
Yep.
is. You
Yep.
knew somebody's body part broke. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So that, oh gosh, girl. Anyway, that was scary.
Wow,
He's all right
that's
now.
wow. Poor baby. Oh, they had to re-break his. Oh man,
Yeah, poor
that's
baby, poor
awful.
mommy, poor mommy.
I know, right?
What
I
I do
know.
wrong? You know what I mean?
Awful. I tell, I tell you something that really scared the like the poo poo out of me.
Mm, mm.
Because when we were moving from St. Louis to here, to New Mexico, we were coming down Highway 70.
Mm.
And we were driving by White Sands, and I see this hill. It's raining real good. And
Okay.
I'm all like, I'm in a big Econoline van. I mean, this thing is huge.
Okay.
And I have me, mom, Dre, our dogs, our cats, all of our everything that we own is in this van because we're moving.
Right.
So we're going up the hill like this, and we made it to the top. So all we got to do is go down. I was like, phew, we made it to the top. And then I looked down, and I'm like, ooh, Lord Jesus.
Okay. 'Cause that was a long hill to climb, and then you got a long way to go down.
It was the steepest hill from St. Louis to New Mexico. It was the steepest hill that we had encountered. And we get to the top, and so I get off the gas, and we start going down, and I'm going down as slow as I possibly can. I can't step on my brakes the whole time because it's raining,
Mm,
and I don't want to, slip and slide. Well, that went out the window because
mm,
about a quarter of the way down, we start hydroplaning. We
mm,
go from going straight to going to the side,
mm,
side, and then to the side, and then to the side. I was all like, ah!
mm.
It
That's
was so
scary.
scary. Oh man, that was the scariest drive ever.
That's
And
scary.
if you've never hydroplaned, you won't even know what I'm talking about.
Right.
But those who have hydroplaned,
You
you
got it.
know
No,
exactly what it's like.
exactly.
Yeah,
You know exactly
yeah.
what you're talking about. And speaking of
But
that, go ahead.
no,
Go
I
ahead.
was gonna tell you my next story.
Oh, go.
My next story. Yeah. So my next story is me and mom had to go to Lubbock. So going to Lubbock was just fine, no problem. Coming back, it was nighttime and pretty. It's like pitch black. Some street lights or some freeway lights, but not very many in between. You
Yeah,
really have to rely
Texas
on your
don't have
headlight.
a lot of lights. So,
Uh-uh. Yeah,
not
New Mexico is pretty dark.
right, right.
And so we're driving out of Rio Doso. We had stopped to get something to eat. So we start climbing the hill. And on that hill is like a barrier on the right hand side. And we're going, up the hill. And I'm like, I wonder why they have that barrier there.
Uh-oh.
So we're just driving up, her and I are just talking and just laughing. And next thing you know, something hits the side of the car, smashes her side of the car, pushes us to the middle of the freeway where we're on both sides of the freeway and traffic is going back and forth on both sides.
Oh
And
my
you can
gosh.
you can see the people in the cars in front of us. They're like, oh, because they see us coming, and it jumped on the hood, and then it just took off. And we were like, ah, the whole time. And we are sitting in the middle, and I'm all like trying to dial 911, shaking, so bad.
Look,
Dial
you
9.
can't even dial 911 shaking.
Yeah,
911.
exactly, exactly. And we called the Yeah, they sent out a sheriff, and the sheriff walked up to the car. He said, "You don't even know what hit you, do you?" And we were like, "No, it just came out of nowhere." He says, "Get out of the car and come look at this." So we get out of the car. Our whole passenger side had a huge body print of an animal, and it would turn out to be an elk.
Oh my gosh, them things are heavy. Them the
Yeah,
worst things to hit you. Yes, they
yeah,
will knock a car over.
yeah. He said we were so lucky our car wasn't totaled. Because had
Mm,
we had hit him head on, had we had hit him while he was crossing, our car would be totaled.
mm,
But
mm.
but because he hit us on the side, he jumped on the hood and then he had left. And we were like, "Well, where is he? Is he okay?" Now we're worried about the animal.
Right,
And
not the car, not the
right,
post in the car.
and the sheriff was all like, "Oh, he's fine. It's your car that got the most damage."
Oh my gosh.
Girl, talking about driving scared for the rest of the way. I'm driving like this.
Making sure nothing else
Yeah,
is jumping out, you know.
exactly.
And when I
It's
can, I'm gonna put the high beams on. Sorry, folks.
every
I need
time.
to
I
see.
had the high beams on. Girl, I had those high beams on the whole ride back. The whole ride back.
Look, wishing you had one of those cop lights,
Yeah,
on the
exactly.
side.
Exactly. Exactly. Oh man, that was scary.
Okay, well, since you brought that up, I'll bring this up again, folks. Truck driving. So this was my first year driving trucks, and I'm trying to, do everything that I'm supposed to do, but it was winter time. So, because I started in the winter, it was winter time. We in Missouri, and we getting a load from Missouri to California, and I think I was on the 44 or something like that, and I had to go either up a hill, down a hill. I don't know. All I know, it was snowing and it was ice, and it's three big rigs in that lane. I mean, in each lane. It was three lanes with three big rigs. And I was the one farthest to the right, the side area. So we driving down and I'm like, I see some deers. You know what I mean? So on each side, on the other side, the oncoming traffic, and I see some deers on the side that I was at. And so you hear somebody getting on the CB talking about, watch out, there's some deers out there. And it's like, okay, we're gonna watch out. Now I don't know if I told this story on the last scariest video, but if I did, sorry folks, I'm gonna repeat it, because my sister just brought up this elk, so anyway, I see the deer and I was like, okay, cool. Just stay where you at. I'm good. Let me get to where I gotta go. Remember, it's my first year and I'm on snow and ice. So that mother hubba decided to cross over and go to the center divider. And it's three big rigs side by side in these three lanes. He made it to the center divider. Woo, good, good. Oh my gosh, thank you. I'm so glad he made it. And we still driving. Uh-oh. Somebody get back on the CB talking about, I think he wanted to try to cross back over. We was like, what? Oh gosh. You trying to cross back over? Remember, I'm the last one over here on this side. So I was like, oh gosh. So he crossed over and he made it. Thank goodness. Oh gosh. We getting closer and closer to where we could pass up the deer. That mother hubba decide he wanna jump up in front of my truck. Paya! I'm here. I was like, oh my gosh. I hit that deer. All you see is his butt flying all the way across. And I was so scared. I was shaking. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm going to do. But rinse off the evidence that I had an accident with the deer because I didn't want
Yeah,
it on my record. Oh my God,
right.
girl, it was crazy.
Oh my God. I can't believe he went back and forth, and then decided that last time.
Why?
I don't know.
All the other little ones was like, "No, Daddy, we ain't going." You know, I said Daddy, right? Because he was the big one, the big deer.
Yeah,
No, you don't want no deer, no elk, nothing like that hitting you, your car, or a big rig. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Oh no, you don't want that.
Well, I just got one last story, and then we're gonna have to be done with this
Okay, unless
video.
I got one. Anyway.
Okay, okay. You go for it. You might have it too.
I don't
All
know.
right. Me and my best friend decided we were gonna go out and party in East St. Louis.
Mm,
And in East St. Louis, you only had to be 18 to get into the nightclubs.
wow.
So her and I, we get dressed to kill. We're in my little green Pinto, and we're driving over to East St. Louis, and we get off, and you got to go underneath this bridge to turn right over to the strip where all the
Right.
nightclubs are. Well, we made it underneath the bridge. We're at the stop sign. Then all of a sudden, two people jump in the car, and we were we were getting robbed, and they had me drive all the way over to a what do you call it when all the houses are empty and stuff?
I
Well,
don't
anyway,
know, but this story
yeah,
still makes me sick to my stomach. But go ahead.
yeah, and we get over to where all these empty houses and stuff were, and we didn't know what was going to happen. And then they start taking the stuff out of our purses and taking our jewelry.
Mm.
And then they left us there. Well, it's not like I knew where I was. So I had to find my way out of there. And as we're finding our way out, we run into the police station a block away.
Wow.
So we got robbed and uh, left into an area where the police station was a block away. So we went in, we told the police what happened. They took a report, and that was it, girl. But that was the scariest thing I think me and my best friend ever went through, ever.
Wow. I'm so sorry about that. Dang. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
that was a scary situation.
Mm, 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 mm. No. You know what? I can't even top that. So, folks, we are going to end it just with that one. But if you
Yeah.
love us, like us, subscribe, do all that. It's free.
All right. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Peace.